Does your low back hurt and you're looking for how you can massage it yourself at home? Well, today we're going to be discussing the best massage techniques that I use on myself when I have low back pain that I recommend my patients do regularly and that you can do right now at home. Low back pain is super prevalent and 80% of the population will be affected with it at some point during their life. It's really helpful to have some tools that you can use at home right now to help decrease the tension in the low back. By decreasing the muscle tension, that will also help to take stress off of the discs, the ligaments, and the nerves, which can help prevent other problems from happening. So when my low back is hurting, this is what I do, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Now, when I do soft tissue work or massage, I do it over clothes because I'm a physical therapist. If you prefer to use some lotion or something like that on your hands, feel free to do it underneath your clothing. I'm going to show you how I do it over clothing today. So first we want to start with the erector spinae. Those are the big muscles that go up and down the spine. So I like to have kind of my thumbs out here and just use my fingers to gently massage along those erector spinae. Kind of want to feel where the knots are. When you get to a spot that's a little knotty, you can put a little bit more pressure into it. If you feel like that's not quite enough pressure, you can turn around and do some knuckles. So I'm putting my knuckles into it. Some people prefer that. For some people, it's a little bit too much. So you have to decide, start with fingers. See how that feels first, and if you're like, I feel like that's not enough for me, then go ahead and try those knuckles. And I like to go all the way up and down those erector spinae. So they attach at that iliac crest, that's that big bone that you're going to run into there. And then kind of going up as high as you can. That will depend on your shoulder flexibility. All right, so next I like to do the quadratus lumborum. So that muscle attaches from the 12th rib to the iliac crest, and it's a flat sheet-like muscle. Now you can kind of go across it with your fingers like this, and you'll feel like the erector spinae are ropes. The quadratus lumborum goes out more, and you can kind of feel that sometimes for some people. But if I'm really trying to get into it, what I like to do is actually hook in and get it from the front side. So I'm going to hook in here and come in, and then I can kind of pinch it almost and get it from the front and back and kind of massage it. Now this is a bit intense. For some people, it is way too much. Ooh, see, I got a knot right there. So I can kind of get into that a little bit more. For some people, this is way too intense, so you may want to stick with the fingers first to see what your tolerance is. All right, now if you're really having low back pain, chances are that your hips and your SI joint are getting tight too. So I really like to work the gluteus maximus right along that iliac crest or that edge right through there. So to do that, again, you can start with fingers and kind of find, the nice knotty spots. That's a nice knotty spot right there for me. You can go up and down. You can go side to side. You can do circles. Just kind of have to decide what works best for you, what feels best with your body. And again, if you feel like the fingers are not quite enough, you can do some knuckles. Same thing. You can go up and down. You can go side to side. You can do circles, just finding those spots that really are a little sticky for you and helping to work them out. I'll usually spend about 3 to 5 minutes going through this whole entire program. So doing the erector spinae, quadratus lumborum, and gluteus max to help get some decreased tension. All right, there's some self-massage tips for your low back. If you're interested in some exercises and stretches that I recommend for low back pain, I definitely recommend you checking out this video. It'll give you my top exercises and stretches that you can do even if you're suffering with low back pain right now.